and are fond of a funny story, and this is part of their warmth as a community. It is one way in which they put callers at ease, hospitality being an important part of monastic culture. All guests who arrive should be received as if they were Christ, Benedict writes. The rule states that the abbot and monks should wash the feet of guests. That, to be honest, might be a bit much. I would have settled for a kettle in my room. Why had I come? I was at the start of a pilgrimage of sorts. I meant to go steeple chasing, to wander from county to county, story to story, church to church. The UK had lately sickened and been much shaken. It seemed possible that it might come apart, that we all might. In William Golding's 1964 novel, The Spire, a vertigo-inducing account of the construction of a cathedral on shallow foundations, one character observes that life itself is a rickety building. The book is set in medieval England, but those words seemed, when I encountered them, to speak to our present sense of fragility. Rickety old Britain, one hard wind from the fall. I had grown tired of the present, with its anger and fear and lies. I was losing faith in the future. I wanted to delve into our deep past, to be buttressed and braced by history. A close examination of churches and the customs associated with them offered, it seemed, a chance to reconnect with who we were, rediscover who we are, and reconsider who we might yet be. The world, I thought, would look better through stained glass eyes. Churches are all around us. They remain landmarks in our towns, villages and cities, even as their influence and authority has waned. A map of churches is a treasure map. They contain art and architectural wonders and might be regarded as one great hoard scattered like a handful of jewels across these isles. People once loved and feared churches as they loved and feared God. Now, often, they fear for them. Fear that they will fall down. Fear that they will be converted into offices and flats. Do they still love them? They should. Even if they only attend church for marriages, baptisms, and funerals, isn't that enough? These are among the most important times of our lives, moments when we speak most deeply of ourselves, our love, our hope, our sadness. Churches hold within them Britain's history, national and personal. That smell they have is not just damp and dust, but faith and time. My own steeple chasing began with my baptism at Viewfield Parish Church in Stirling, where my parents had married the year before. It was the start of a long connection with that Victorian building on its vertiginous hill. I attended Sunday school there in an implausible kilt and learned to recite the titles of the Old Testament. The commuter train rhythm of Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus made me understand that words could be music. In memories of those long childhood Sundays, the Bible is mixed up with the Beatles and the couthy comic strip adventures of the Bruins. Marmalade skies, geely pieces, darkness on the face of the deep. As the years passed, as life scythed its scars, I left the church. But churches never quite left me. For those of us who were brought up with them, as worshipper or visitor, those grey walls and hard pews are in our souls. For those born homesick for the past, old churches offer the consolation of homecoming. And so, as I grew older, I found myself drawn back, not to pray or praise necessarily, but to sit for a bit, to poke around, to get in out the rain. I began to appreciate the wisdom of John Betjeman's words. Church crawling is the richest of pleasures. It leads you to the remotest and quietest country,
To keep listening to this audiobook for free, click the link in the description. It will take you to a free Audible trial where you can listen to this and many other books for free for 30 days.